Hello everyone. Now we will learn the next 10 MCQs from NEET Pulse book. So question number 11. Number of bones in adult skull are option A 18, option B 20, option C 22 and option D 40. So the correct answer for question number 11 is 22. The point where the peritoma-mastoid, occipitomastoid and lambdoid sutures meet is A. pterion, B. obilion, C. asterion and D. bregma. So the correct answer for the 12th MCQ is C, which is asterion. Which of the following is unpaired bone of facial skeleton? So the options are A. nasal, B. lacrimal, C. inferior nasal concha and vomer. So the correct answer for option 13 is D, which is vomer bone. The foramen magnum transmits all except A. vertebral artery, B. spinal branch of 10th nerve, C. spinal cord and D. vertebral venous plexus. So the correct answer for 14th MCQ is B and C, which is the spinal branch of 10th nerve and spinal cord. Structures passing through foramen spinosum is A. accessory meningeal artery, B. middle meningeal artery, C. mandibular nerve and D. maxillary nerve. So the correct answer is option B, which is middle meningeal artery. Foramen cecum is seen in A. ethmoid bone, B. tongue, C. sphenoid bone and D. option A and B, which is ethmoid bone and tongue. So the correct answer for 16th MCQ is D, A and B, which is ethmoid bone and tongue. 17th MCQ, bone better described as bat with extended wings is A. ethmoid bone, B. sphenoid bone, C. nasal and D. mandible. So the correct answer for 17th MCQ is sphenoid bone. 18th one, all of the following features of the skull of a newborn are true except option A. diplo not formed, B. styloid process has not fused with rest of the temporal bone, C. anterior frontanelle open and D. mastoid process is of adult size. So the correct answer for 18th MCQ is mastoid process is of adult size. 19th one, suprameatal triangle externally represents A. transverse sinus, B. promontory of middle ear, internal acoustic meatus and mastoid antrum. The correct answer is option D, mastoid antrum. Now the last MCQ, 20th one, anterior limit of infratemporal fossa is A. lateral pterygoid plate, B. maxillary posterior wall, C. pterygomaxillary fissure and mastoid process. The correct answer for 20th MCQ is maxillary posterior wall. Now we are going to revise once again. Number of bones in the adult skull is option C, 22. The point where the peritoma-mastoid, occipito-mastoid and the lambdoid suture meet is asterion. So we will find where is asterion from the standard textbook. So this is asterion. Which of the following is unpaired bone of facial skeleton? Which is vomer bone. So this is the vomer bone. This one. The next one is foramen magnum transmits all except 14th MCQ's correct answer is option B and C. Spinal branch, 10th nerve and spinal cord. Now, the structures passing through foramen spinosum is middle meningeal artery. We will again revise the same MCQ. Foramen magnum transmits all except vertebral artery and its plexus, except spinal branch of 10th nerve and spinal cord. So, option B and C, which never transmits foramen magnum. So the correct answer is vertebral artery and vertebral venous plexus. So for clear explanation, this is the vertebral artery with sympathetic plexus. 15th MCQ, the structures passing through foramen spinosum is middle meningeal artery. So for clear explanation, this is foramen spinosum. So the structure passing through this foramen is middle meningeal artery. So again we will go through the 16th MCQ. Foramen cecum is seen in the option D, A and B, ethmoid bone and tongue. The bone better described as bat with extended wings is, the correct answer for 17th MCQ is sphenoid bone. So it looks like a bat, bird. 18th MCQ, all of the following feature. So we will first know how the sphenoid bone will be. So for clear explanation, this is the sphenoid bone. It looks like a bat. So this bat with extended wings. So now 18th MCQ, all of the following features of the skull of a newborn are true except, so which is true means, so diploe is not formed. So you want to know what is diplo. So this round structures is nothing but diplo. These are not formed in the newborn. Next, the styloid process has not fused with the rest of the temporal bone and anterior fontanelle is open. So these are all the true features of a newborn skull. So the correct answer for this MCQ is all of the following features of the skull of a newborn are true except the mastoid process is of adult size. So D is the correct option. Now 19th MCQ, suprameatal triangle externally represents A, transverse sinus, B, promontory of middle ear, internal acoustic meatus and mastoid antrum. So the correct answer for 19th MCQ is mastoid antrum. So again we will go through the 19th MCQ. Suprameatal triangle externally represents mastoid antrum. So the last MCQ is 20th one. Anterior limit of infratemporal fossa is maxillary posterior wall. So the anterior limit of infratemporal fossa is the maxillary posterior wall. Now we have finished the next 10 MCQ. Please go through, and if you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section. Thank you, and tomorrow we will revise the same 20 MCQs and move on with the next new batch of 10 MCQs for preparing NEET MDS. Thank you.